back to Saber Outdoors on this very windy day. Guys, we are back at Wolf Creek Dam. We are here. We're going to go inside of the National Fish Hatchery Eastern Environmental Education Center. We're going to explore Hatchery Creek. We're going to go look under the dam, try and fish under that. We're going to do a lot of things. We're going to camp. We're going to cook. We're going to do all those things that we weren't able to do on my last camp out because there's a burn ban. There's not a burn ban anymore, but I ain't lighting no fire with this much wind. I'm sure you can hear it on the mic, and I apologize for that. Apologize profusely for it. But, guys, I'm going to cough because I've been in the wind all morning. But we're going to try our luck fishing. But first thing we're going to do, we're going to go inside of the education center and see if anything has changed since I did the video exploring this place during the summer. But guys, we'll be sure to have as much fun as possible. I'm going to take you to those places. I'm going to show you those things. Let's go get going. Let's go inside and see what we can see. Right there's the front of the building. If you want to visit here, it is open 8 to 4 every day of the week. Whoa, I thought it was going to take the door off hinges. Our little animal friends are still right where we left them. What's going on there, Shelly? Whew. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Little red ear slider named Ruby.
That'd be interesting. Yes, put that back, honey. We're gonna go watch that video. Yes, that'd be quite interesting.
Get a look at all the fish in the aquarium. It's just like Bass Pro Shops. I know the aquarium's going to be here. It's not going anywhere, but I still want to look. There's our buddy Animatronio. There's more fish. Big old gar. See, it talks. It sings. It doesn't click or dance. Oh, this is neat. I don't remember seeing this last time. It's puzzles for children to put fish together. That is really neat. Huh. That is really cool. Of course, we've got our big bear. Now, let's just, for size comparison, he's not that much shorter than me, so he's a sizable bear. Let's come look at our prey. You tell me these fish ain't skittish. I'd love to catch one about that size. Still looking around. They're sleeping. Don't run away, sleeping. He's just sitting there, sunning, doing his thing. You know, guys, I've threatened to try one of these trout magnets forever. Today's the day. Let's try this trout magnet today. And what are these? They're like little fuzzy worms. That's cool looking. We'll buy that. I think I'm just gonna buy me a little bag of food. I'll see you outside. That wind about blew me away. But we got our stuff. I'm gonna go put fishing lures up and the little camp information because we are camping tonight, so I need a little information. But I'm gonna put all that up and then I'm gonna go feed some fish. All right, guys, we're coming in here to the races. Let's see if our fish are hungry at all. We've got our bag of stuff here. Right there's a big one. And what? They're hard to see in this water right now. But they get a lot easier when you throw that food out. Let's feed them a little further down where there's some more of them. Well, they come like sharks on that. Let's go down here. I see a couple of golden trout. Let's see what kind of action I can get out of them. Almost none whatsoever. But they're real pretty. And you can sure see them. Guys, let's check some of the other races, see if they've got any little fish. Right now, they're getting rid of a lot of their fish, so I wouldn't be surprised if their races are mostly clean. This one's got some in it. A lot of them ran to the other end. Let's try them again. Oh, guys. It's nice just feeding the fish. Guys, it's like a black cloud. Like, watch this. Well, if I had a dip net, I'd have more bait and I know what to do with it. Woo, that wind. That wind is a jumping. Let's come down here a little bit and try our luck. I'm not even throwing anything there popping. Let's see if there's any in this race over here. Ooh, they're here. Guys, we're gonna pour our bag in. We're gonna go down under the hill and try our luck fishing for a while. Well, guys, we're here. We're in a campsite. I've got my tent here and we're gonna throw her down on the ground and in the snap of my fingers, and we're done. So guys, this is our tent. It's set up. Now I have rocks in the corners because it's blowing like crazy, and right now all I can do is just kind of make do with what I have because I don't have a lot of great things. But our tent's there. Let's start filling it with some stuff. So I'm gonna put you probably on the tailgate and start filling it with stuff. First and foremost, our bag. And I'm gonna look in my pickup and see if I have any kind of better tent stakes, because the tent stakes that's currently with my stuff, they're pretty terrible. They just, as soon as I put them in the ground, they see any pressure, and let my stuff go flying. So we're gonna try these bigger, thicker tent pegs and see if they stay a little better. With them bigger, heavier tent stakes, I think she's gonna be where I put it. So hopefully when I come back, my tent's not sitting somewhere in somebody else's campsite. But guys, that's the tent set up. Stuff's out. So I'm not hungry right now, so what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna go fishing. All right, guys, we're down here at Hatchery Creek. I've got me a really teeny tiny three-way swivel. One end's going to weight. The other one has these little trout nibbles on it. We're gonna give that a try down in the water, see if I can get any action. They may want trout nibbles, they may not want trout nibbles. But what I am gonna do before anything, I'm gonna pick up this trash somebody left. Because we got a nice place and I don't want it trashed up. Literally within 10 feet, there's a place that's all it's for, is to put your line. I cannot understand the laziness of people. But we're gonna flip out here in this water and try our luck. I left them lures sure enough in the truck. I don't think the nibbles are the way to go, because one just fell off and the other one's not long behind it. See what I mean? Let's try a different bait. Get us some of this trout dough. Get her formed around the hook like that, let's go give her a try. Guys, water's just wearing my bait off. Let's try another bait. Are these even still a bait, or are they broke down? No, they're still together. Let's try one of them red eggs. Come on, no, stick. Leaf throw. A leaf got me. But that's bigger than most fish, man alive. We'll try another egg, because I saw a fish flash, and that's why I thought I had a fish. We'll put on 2 eggs. Try our luck with that. Well, guys, let's try a little further down the way, because there sure ain't nothing happening here. Well, guys, I didn't realize I was going to be hiking today, but here we are and here we go. This way's supposed to go to the annex, and down any lower than where I just was, it's artificial only, and it's catch and release only. So let's go through the woods and see what we have here. I hope I don't have to walk this for very long, because I load heavy in this box, and I'm not looking forward to walking myself to death. I'm on a nice graveled path though, at least, so this isn't like horribly taxing on my legs. It's flat ground. Nice, beautiful evergreens all around. Well, I see a clearing up ahead. Let's see what it comes to. Looks like a road. Well, let's see what the sign says at the end of it. What's her sign say? Multi-use trail, no electric vehicles, no motor vehicles. So this doesn't go to anything, guys. Nothing. This goes to nothing. So if you come here, don't walk on that trail that I just walked on. It's the one on the same side as you walk down on, because it goes to nothing. Well, at least I've got a nice, easy walk back. But I'm kind of bummed out that that walk was for nothing. There goes a duck out of nowhere. Oh wow, you can see these up here. Let's take a passing shot at them. I think I know what I need to do. Guys, we're gonna make a change. Well guys, we've got our bobber, we've got a hook, and I put an Appalachian worm on there. It's scented, should float real nice and natural like in there, but we're gonna throw this out and give her a try. There's no weight whatsoever on it, but I don't need a lot of weight because, well, you see where I'm working. My fish come up and look at it, but they don't commit. So we're gonna put a little sugar on this. All right, guys, we put us a little red egg on that hook. Let's see if a little more scent might get us there. I'm gonna put this a mite deeper, because it seems like they're a little lower. Oh, it's, oh, I'm on. Now I'm off.
Pretty good.
Yeah, out of the blue. Well, let's put a little more sugar on her and try her again. All right, and just decided to jump out of the water. Got one. Fish on, fish on. And fish on the ground. There he is, guys. First fish of the day. Let's try our luck with another one of these eggs. It's a pretty neat little place, especially if you are catching them. Number 2, peoples. I'm not catching no size, but do you want to try one of these fireballs? I'm on. 3, peoples, 3. Well, folks, tray 3. Off they go. Guys, we're gonna try and catch one more, and then I'm gonna boogie out of here before it rains on my poor little head. Had one come look at the bobber. Silly thing. The bait's down lower. And quattro. Quick release. Still can't though. He's out of the water.
Those things are notorious for you count them before you get them in there. They seem like they come off in the air.
It just means I don't have to take them off.
Yeah.
But I do want to touch one, so I'm gonna put one more ball back on and try my luck. All right, peoples. Come on. That's 5. Guys, I think that's enough fishing for the day. Got this and I'll quit flopping. That he popped off. No, the hook fell out. The little booger tried to steal my hook. The hook's off and hook's out and he's off. So I guess we all got what we wanted. But guys, I think that's a good amount of fish for any one person catching today. I'm gonna throw that hook in the water where it can go ahead and rust and be useless to everybody. Very nice fish just jumped. Okay, guys, we're going up a hill. Hopefully it won't rain on us. All right, guys, we are back at our campsite, and today I'm still not going to light a fire. Burn ban's off, but you all seen throughout the video, the wind is high, and I am afraid that if I light a fire, it's going to get away from me. So we're going to try one of these little stoves out. I've never used one. I have had this out of the box to look at it, so it's not like I've never seen the inside of this, but you all haven't. So, one burner, one big burner. You flip this over, and you're ready to start working with it. Take it out of the case. Directions, we don't need directions. Directions are for more learned people. So let's open this. Try not to lose some of our ingredients. Okay, so this is to go if you have a propane tank of some kind. You screw it right there, works just fine. I don't know if I'll ever use this, because what we're gonna run this on today is a little bottle of butane, because this is a dual fuel stove, so you can run it on butane or propane. So we're gonna try this on butane first. So there's a release and there's a not release, so I'm not really sure what that means. Let's look at the side of this thing. Now this appears to go in here just like this, and then fire up in there just like that. You just push the little thing down that says load, and let's see if it lights. It lights the first time. That is so cool. So guys, what we're gonna do, first thing, but guys, we have sliced canned potatoes. Guys, I wanna see if I can make myself cheese fries here at a campsite. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna deep fry these babies up and see if I can make something worth it. So we're gonna put our pan on. We're gonna get that going. I actually had to rob my can opener out of the thing because I don't want to take and use my multi-tool for it. So we're just gonna pop this, open it about halfway, and it doesn't matter what canned product it is, it's usually stored in some kind of fluid. So we're just gonna pour the fluid off. In fact, we're gonna leave that upside down for a minute. Now that it's all mostly poured off, we're gonna put our elbow on this, make sure it doesn't go flying. I've just got some plain old vegetable oil. No, we're not trying to, you know, cook the best of everything, but we are trying to cook something that's tasty. So vegetable oil, go. We're just gonna get enough to basically cover the whole bottom. Put the top back on. We didn't use hardly none of that. Put that back on our thing, make sure it doesn't go flying. Now I've got cheese, I've got everything I need. I might try to see if I can stabilize this any. Like I need a rock or a sliver of wood or something or other to stabilize this a little. So guys, our oil, our pan, and everything's good and hot. I get used to black powder. That's a whole different video. I get used to I almost said it again. I get used to cast iron, so I forget how hot this stuff gets so fast. So we've drained these plenty, but I'm sure they're going to pop anyway. Whew, hello. Ha-ha! You can pop all you want to now. So far, this is pretty nice. I'm just gonna sit here and wait for my food to cook. I'll bring you back whenever it's finished. Well guys, we've been cooking this now for a little while and it looks good. Looks really good actually. And I almost threw my fork onto the ground. So let's not do that. But guys, let's take a few of them out and look at them. Let me get them up there as soon as they quit dripping a little. Let me tell you, some fine looking victuals to me. Now, I'm glad I bought 2 cans of these because it's at a pound. This isn't a pound. This isn't even close to a pound. Maybe a pound with the fluid, but not by itself. But all that means is I'm going to get 2 fresh helpings of cheese fries. Should pop at me. I think there's enough weight on there now that maybe it won't fly off. Our wind has laid, thankfully. So maybe we might accidentally not get blown away in the night. But I wish I had something else to do this with, but it's best we got. We're gonna have a little bit more oily meal than I would like. But we're gonna leave that right there. Our fire's doing real good. Like, I'm very much in love with this thing. I understand now why all the cooking channels that I see on YouTube are using this very same kind of deal. But we got us some Lowry seasoned salt, because I think Durbin might unsubscribe if I don't use some seasoned salt a little while. I'm camping. Let's get us a little seasoned salt on there. Alright, that little extra is going to make it taste that much better. And we have our cheese. I always get Mexican style blend, not the taco one though, because that has that taco seasoning in it. And me, I think that's disgusting. I hate the taco seasoning. But we're just going to take our cheese, take a nice liberal handful of it. Put our cheese on now. And while our cheese is melting from the heat of our stove, I'm gonna put us a little bit more oil in. I'm gonna put that in our shallot end. Just a little more oil. And I've already got our other thing of these are draining. So we're gonna throw these in too. Get out of there, you. Yeah, I want that full pound, by golly. But guys, we're gonna let these here fry. It took me a minute to kind of figure out the sweet spot for this setup, but I've got it now. So it's warm and it's gonna fry, but it's not gonna like pop, 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 pop everywhere. But guys, we're gonna leave this that to fry. Leave that to do its own thing. And right here's our cheese fries for the evening. We're gonna take and eat our cheese fries. Now, I didn't fry these super hard. I don't like them where they're super, super crispy. Like, I don't want them to be like potato chip crispy, but these are good. Now, I usually like to have a little brown around the edge though. And the reason that these are not gonna brown that way, they're packed in fluid. I don't know what the fluid is, but any kind of fluid is the enemy of browning. And I don't feel like sitting here and drying and working with it and all that other. I'm hungry. I'm gonna sit here and eat. I'll get with you when we get in the tent. Whew. It's dark. Let me put a little light on the situation. Hey, you can see me a little bit. Let me turn the actual flashlight on. Oh, you can see good now. So, guys, it's dark. Not flat out dark, but pretty close. So, I'm going to set up my sleeping system. I'll show you the stuff in the morning. And, you know, dinner was great. I'm going to clean up that. And there's pretty much nothing else for the rest of the night. I'm just going to get my sleeping setup set up and relax for the night. Of course, there are other campers around. I'm in a campground. I'm not at a wild and out in the middle of nowhere kind of place like I was in Bark Camp Creek. But it's fine. They're all keeping to themselves. I'm keeping to myself. If they want to visit, I'm very happy to visit with them. But so far, my neighbors stayed on their side. I'm also going to do the same, stay on my side. If I do anything else, I'll turn the camera on, but more than likely, I won't see you again until tomorrow morning. Good morning, peoples. We have made it through the night. We're up. We're full of life, and we're ready to break camp. So I'm gonna break this all down, and then we're gonna go try our luck for some big fish. We're gonna go try our luck under the dam. Stay with us. Well, guys, we went under the hill. We tried. We failed. I probably won't even show you any of the footage because there's no footage really to see. It's just scenery, and you all need something better than just plain old B-roll. So what I am going to do, I have already broke camp. I'm gonna go back to camp. I'm going to take out my stuff, and I'm going to cook the most awesomest breakfast that you've ever seen, and I'm going to do it right after this.
Order when you're ready.
Yes, I'd like a double order of I'd like 2 large orders of fries and an ice cream cone and a large high C with no ice. Guys, I'm sorry for the deception, but I thought it'd be funny. All right, guys, so we finally made it home. Sorry for that minor amount of deception at the end, but it is what it is. I went to a restaurant. Go at me in the comments if you want. But guys, I just want to thank you so very much for this year. Guys, I went from 9 subscribers to what I am today, and I'm not sure what that will be because, of course, this is being filmed well before the 12 days of Christmas is taking place. But, guys, I have to say, thank you so very much. You don't have to give me anything. The gift that you give is your presence. Your presence watching these videos makes them worthwhile, and I'm so thankful for every one of you. Thank you for watching the 12 days of Christmas and all my adventures before then. There's not going to be another video for the rest of this year. I'll see you in 2023. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that bell notification because it costs you nothing and it truthfully does mean the world to me. We'll see you somewhere in the woods or on the water in 23.